Hi, good afternoon. My name is Miss Davis, and I am the Adult Services Librarian here at Vista, and we are going to go over the literati books. We just finished up the address book, and it was not the book I intended to get for the literati. I made a mistake, and I meant to get this book. And the covers are very similar. So this book is about like racial segregation in the United States in relation to neighborhoods and ghettos and different aspects, and the laws they enforce to include these streets and these neighborhoods. The book I ended up picking was a book about addresses, a nonfiction book about addresses and the history of addresses and the quirkiness of the naming situation versus the organic versus grid patterns and the slang that was used to create some of them that nowadays has no meaning, or vice versa, where it wasn't a big deal back in the day, but now it has a different meaning and it's not a good one. So it's a fascinating book. Highly recommend it. So it's not this one. Not this one. But if you're interested in the book that I intended for the literati, this would be that book. The other recommendation is surprisingly the atlas. So this is Pinell County Atlas that we have at the library, and it is kind of old, but obviously you can see it's a street atlas where there are streets as opposed to just mountain ranges. Welcome to Pinell, everybody. Anyways, but in the back they have the list of street names, which is also kind of fun to go through. So there's like Scorpio Drive and Secret Canyon Court. Wonder what's on there. We'll never know. So if you want to go drive around, or you want to Sunday drive, peek around for street addresses or street names that are kind of quirky, it's a good way to start. And with that theme, I got movies recommendation. So 21 Jump Street, address, you get it? 21 Jump Street, which actually a play on words because he was supposed to be that age. But anyway, this is the updated version with Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. And the original was with Johnny Depp, as the older people may know. But anyways, this one is the updated version. There's actually a part 2 as well. So same premise, cops go into high school and infiltrate and try to find high school crime. It's a buddy cop movie. It's kind of slapstick, lowbrow humor. If that's your thing, fabulous. It's my thing, so I thought it was really, really entertaining. The other one is 10 Cloverfield Lane. This is a horror movie, and it's this girl, she ends up in a car crash, and she gets saved by this guy, who's played by John Goodman, and she wakes up in his underground bunker, and he has told her that it's unsafe to go outside because catastrophic world things have happened and it's uninhabitable now. Cue the creepy music. So I have not seen this because I'm a wuss when it comes to horror movies, but I heard it's really good, which probably means it's really scary. But at your own risk. The next book that we're doing for the literati in March is called Sorrow and Bliss. This is our next book coming up that you can put your name on the wait list for. And it is about a lady who turns 40, so I'm in a similar predicament. Granted, she is married, or was married, and she sort of has to start her life over because she became disenchanted with things, with life in general, and kind of blah. And then, it's not a spoiler alert, but her husband leaves her, and he's supposed to be the perfect guy and what all, and she just, took her for granted, and now she's like, what the what? So she moves back home with her parents, which is all kinds of interesting. This takes place in England, so there's a lot of British allusions to different locations and humor and different word choices. So like a letting agent opposed to a realtor, or because that's specific letting agent specifically for apartments or flats, because they're rentals to let Okay, see where I'm going with this? Anyways, it's very droll humor. So if you're really into British humor, this might be massively entertaining. If you don't get British humor, you might think, what the heck am I reading? Either way, it's very interesting. I already read, just barely started, and I'm already cracking up because I get British humor. Anyways, so this is up next, and you're welcome to sign on the wait list for your copy of this, and I will see you next month.